on the Hyacinth Network. Today I'm going to discuss about this government destroying the honest truth. Sorry that I'm being very slow because the other time they say I was very fast. So I'll try and see how I can really moderate this myself and go a bit slower so that we can get a little bit of what I'm about to say. This my Michael West English. So whichever way, bear with me. Now, was it yesterday when I saw the president wife um, telling people that anybody that is roasting corn, doing kuli kuli and all that, is not a bad business. People don't need too much money to start such business. And when I went, I saw the comments, and people were like, "Why didn't you bring your children to start the business?" Then others will follow and all that and all that. Listen to me. I've said this many times, and I will still say it now. These guys, they are very good in snatching the ballot. They are very good in stealing people's votes, but they don't really know what to do with it. So when you hear some utterances from these guys, the other day Bayo Nonuga said that people are not hungry. The president himself is not talking to anybody. So to tell you that they don't really care about you. They don't, because when anytime they come on air to talk, you hear impunity, you hear mad people ranting. Anytime you hear them talk, all the advisors of the president or his ministers, any APC member, anytime you hear them talk, you see mad people ranting. So I don't be surprised that such thing will come out of it. So anybody that is telling her, go and bring your children, she doesn't even have any children. No mocking her, but what mothers go through, she didn't go through all that. So she doesn't have that feelings about what motherhood is all about. So people shouldn't really worry themselves about what she said, what Bayon Onuga said, and all that. These guys are APC members, including the president, so they don't really care about you. What they care about is how to make sure that you remain poorer on daily basis. That's their business. Now, having said that, I some hours ago I saw what when I was preparing for this broadcast, I saw the breaking news of a court in Kogi State um, giving INEC order to deregister NDC and all that and all that. In my previous videos in May, I told people about today's judgment. If you go to my previous videos, you will see and hear what I told Siriaki Dixon, Peter Obi, and the National Working Committee of the NDC. I told them things, a whole lot about this judgment today, but they didn't pay attention. Many of them watched the video, and to them, it didn't make sense because to them, who is this guy that is giving them information? Some even went as far as saying that we've searched your information on the internet and we didn't see any. That's an insult. That's an insult of my own self. You guys are, let me use our normal English language, normal Nigerian English language. Una they insult me. Una they insult me. No be jokes. I am giving you first hand information and you are going to Grok, you're going to Google to go and check it and see if the information is on the internet. You must be out of your mind thinking that such information will come from the internet. Do I search the internet with you? I don't. I have people that give me first-hand information, and before I will come on air to say it, it's been verified, re-verified, and I am sure before I come on air to say anything at all when I'm in. And forget about all those trending news and all that. Those ones, excuse me, those ones, you are aware of that, right? But if I give you any information, take it or leave it. It's up to you. It's up to you. I called Siriaki Dixon after he met Tinubu. I called him out and I told everybody that cared to listen that, listen, what you are doing, what you are doing is not going to go down well with Nigerians. That's what I told Siriaki Dixon. But people saw it um as not respecting the man. I don't have anything against Siriaki Dixon. I don't. But if you're a leader, if you are a leader, you should be a leader. Don't destroy people's life because of your quests to be at the top. I told Peter Obi to be careful of Siriaki Dixon. I told Dr. Mo and the people that are very close to to Peter Obi to beware of Siriaki Dixon and the NDC National Working Committee. I said it. I didn't mince any word. That they should be very careful. Else, what they ran away from in Labour, in ADC, and in other parties that really wanted them to come, PRP wanted them to come, and other parties, what they ran away from all these parties will eventually meet them in NDC. I warned them. But nobody listened. Nobody listened. I made 3 different videos about this thing that is happening today. 3 different videos that I made. And yet, nobody paid any attention. And today, what are we saying? The court have done their thing. And the annoying part of the whole thing is that before you say Jack, this thing will linger for a very long time. And nobody, when I mean nobody, nobody will do anything. But this is the time for Nigerians to say no to this madness. This is the time for Nigerians to say that we will not be here and Nigeria will have a one-party system. But who is going to fight for Nigeria? It got to some point in the history of World War II, and Hitler asked, who would die for Germany? And the 18-year-old boy volunteered. And that's the bomb that really affected America so much. Now, today, the whole thing is who will die for Nigeria. I'm not talking about literal death. Who will say that Tinubu will not continue to rule Nigeria because they've started NDC. I told them that it's not yet Uhuru. I said all these things. I told them that it's not yet Uhuru, even when we are rejoicing that, yeah, Peter Obi will be on the ballot. But I told them to tighten the loose ends. I made it clear to everybody that cared to listen. Today, the whole thing is like tales by moonlight. People don't even care. People didn't even pay attention to what I was saying. I'm not a prophet, but I get my information from the source. When I mean the source, the main source. Before they will do anything, I already know. I know exactly what is going to happen. And I come here to tell you guys, and yet nobody's listening to me. Today, don't get me wrong, I'm not praying for NDC not to be on the ballot. They will be on the ballot. It might take time, but they will be on the ballot, whether they like it or not. Peter Obi and NDC will be on the ballot. What I'm saying is these things could have would have stopped that earlier. Like this thing shouldn't even come up at all. We thought it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Even Syria, there is no court cases. Who told you? In Nigeria with Tinubu, he said there are no court cases. That's why I'm not free. I'm not free with Syriac Dixon. I'm saying it like I'm not really free. That's why that man is the reason why I refuse to join NDC. I'm telling you. That man, just the way I refuse to join ADC, that's the same thing that made me to say I will not join NDC just because of Syriac Dixon. That guy, to me, is not flying straight. Something is not really right about him. I have to say my mind. I have to say my mind. Something is not right with Siriaki Dixon. Something is not right. From day one, I saw everything that he been saying, he been doing, and all that. Till date, I still don't believe that that guy have genuine intentions about Peter Obi and him being the president of Nigeria. His utterances and everything about him, I don't believe. I don't believe. I still don't believe till tomorrow that that guy is there for good reasons. Honestly, I said if Peter Obi emerges as the presidential candidate of NDC, I still believe that Siriaki Dixon will work against him. I still believe that. It's your own opinion if you believe that he will be working for Peter Obi. I still believe that Siriaki Dixon will work against Peter Obi. Whether anybody likes it or not, that's your opinion. This is my own opinion, and this is my belief. So, when I say that this guy do not fly straight, I have my reasons. I have my reasons. It has happened now, and they will be running from pillar to post, and Tinubu will be laughing. These are the things you are supposed to stop earlier. The APM guy, this peace party something guy, you guys would have called that guy earlier, as I advised. Earlier, shut him up, sit him down, and discuss everything with him, and get him to sign the documents that he will not go further with this, and you guys will go ahead to be doing your thing. But you chose the other way around. You chose the other route. Today, it has happened. The court overturned its earlier decisions. And today, you guys are running from pillar to post. That is one thing. When I tell people about things or things that are going to happen, I'm not a soothsayer, don't get me wrong. I'm not a soothsayer, I'm not a prophet. But there are some informations that I have that you guys are not privy to. A whole lot of information that I have that you guys cannot get from social media. And once in a while, the ones that I know that are very important, I will tell you. Well, some people will say, no, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Today, it don't matter, Abby. It don't matter now. It don't matter now. Small time now, go do your press conference and say, people should not worry. There is nothing to be afraid of. Yeah, there is nothing to be afraid of, but there are loads and loads of things to be afraid of. Don't get me wrong. I still believe that Peter will be on the ballot. Nothing will stop him. I still believe. But make hay while the sun shines. This is politics. 1 hour, even 30 minutes is a whole lot of time in politics. That is why you guys need to be careful the way you live. The National Working Committee of NDC, you need to be very careful. Siriaki Dixon, you need to be very careful. And People's President, Peter Obi, be very careful. Bible told us to love. Bible never told us to trust. If you trust these guys, they are ready, very ready to ruin your political career. I am shouting, I am singing, I am talking about it in my music, in my talk shows, in everything that I do. I warn you to be careful. Or yet, I am not saying that you should not trust people that are working for you or working with you or whatever. But the people's president, you need to be very careful. This one now will serve as a lesson, a very, very big one at that. You and Kenneth Okonkwo in the other side, NDC and the court in the other side. Had it been anybody listen to me, these things will not happen. These things will not happen. I hope to anchor here. My name is Hyacinth, and this is the Hyacinth Network. Thank you for listening to me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Hyacinth Network. Every day I'll bring you the Village Man. The Village Man is all about talking about things politically that are happening in Nigeria every day. And it comes to you by 6 o'clock Nigerian time. Thank you for listening to me. Thank you. May God bless you and may God bless Nigeria.